Ladies and gentlemen, Disneyland proudly brings to you something absolutely not related to Disneyland, the Diz Idiots podcast with your hosts, Bruce and Dozer.
Hello, everybody.
Coming to you from secret locations all around the world, Disney World. So, Bruce.
Yes.
Well, has there anything happened this week in the world of Disney before we get into our main event?
Well, for those of you read today, for those of you who may not know, Tony Baxter apparently said in an interview, Tony Baxter is a famous Imagineer, he would be willing to come out of retirement to redo Journey of Imagination with Figment, which I think would be an excellent idea. If those of you who've never done it, the original, I did it when I was a kid, the original Journey to Imagination was awesome. The new one's good too, but the original was awesome. I'm not expecting Dreamfinder to come back. That ain't going to happen, and we know that. But Tony Baxter wants to come out of retirement to do that. Please, let them in.
Are you sure they're not going to redo the original? Because they've made some bad choices in the past.
Pretty sure we're not going to get the original back. Pretty sure that's not. Pretty sure he has made it clear that ain't happening.
Ah, dang, nabbit.
Listen, and I shouldn't say never, but I'm going to say never.
Ah, boo-hoo. Because the original is the one I liked. Though Eric Idle ain't bad in the current version.
Not at all.
Weird middle version.
We don't talk about the middle version.
We don't?
We don't
but what about the fact that they holidayed it recently? Have you seen that? Have you seen these weird Christmas sweaters that they've put on Figment?
I have.
Go.
No, I have. They holiday everything. So listen, hey, if that's what they want to do, people like it. I say go for it.
Yeah, but they holidayed it and they put them in a Hanukkah sweater, which isn't a problem. I like Hanukkah. Great holiday.
All inclusive. They have to have something down there. They have, the Jingle Cruise. We have to have something for everybody.
Yeah, but I don't think they ever they never address it in the story. They don't do anything. And it's not even a Hanukkah sweater. It's just blue and white, but it's got the Pavilion logo on it. It's weird.
I don't think you have to address it. It's just there. It's nice. It's nice thing. It's a nice thing. It's fun.
I'm just saying, in the upside down house, a Christmas tree or something, or a menorah or something would have been nice.
It would be nice. Would be nice, but budgets.
Budgets get in the way of everything,
but,
especially nowadays.
There's a lot of other plans going on at Epcot right now.
What? Are you saying there's lots of construction going on at Epcot or something?
Not signifying that at all. No roller coasters being built. No rats moving in. I'm sorry, mice moving in.
Mice? Mickey and Minnie already live there. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, none of that. No big construction going on. You don't see
I have heard the France Pavilion has been slammed with health violations, which is astonishing. I don't know how they have a rodent problem going on when they're not even open to serve food.
Gotta go somewhere. It's getting cold down there. Gotta go somewhere. Might as well. Why not France? Bread, cheese. They like cheese. I like cheese.
Oh, I like cheese too. And if you watch enough of this podcast, you'll know there's plenty of the cheese. Yes, get that Country Bear plug in there. Make sure it's facing the crowd, everybody.
It's facing the crowd. Country Bears, everybody. If you're not a Country Bears fan, get on board.
I'm not a fan of any the Bears.
Wow.
Yeah, that was bad.
Bears.
I'm just going to...
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I guess it's the Bruce show now. Up, and he's back.
I forgot I need the paycheck.
That was nice.
But, our main topic tonight is we want to talk about some nighttime spectaculars. I think that's the official lingo Disney uses.
That is the official nighttime spectacular. That's the official lingo. Or street-tacular if it's in a parade.
What's wrong with fireworks.
I mean, they do use the word fireworks. It's just, it doesn't sound as, hey, here's our fireworks show. Here's our nighttime spectacular.
So I guess maybe we should recap. We'll go park by park, and we'll recap from worst park to best park.
I mean, we can do that.
It's going to get shady, but we all know what the worst park is.
Magic Kingdom.
Your home park.
Oh, Animal Kingdom. Oh, boy. Oh, Dak. Oh, Dak.
I don't know what to say about it, except I forgot the name of Rivers of Light.
Rivers of Light happened. Hey, got it done. Hey.
There was singing. There was water.
There
were lights.
Rivers of Light is one of those. It looked great on paper. They had some great ideas. Unfortunately, lightning can't always strike. And Rivers of Light was due to some budget issues. My understanding, they might have been building something else there at the time. Pandora.
Now, I will say, as I am here, did you know on Disney's official page there are 2 nighttime spectaculars at Animal Kingdom?
What's the other one when the music shuts off at 2 a.m?
No, the Tree of Life Awakenings.
They really
where they have projections on the tree and it comes to life every 10 to 15 minutes for 5 seconds.
It counts. The same thing. The magic members and you, all the castle projection mapping. It still counts. Okay, fair enough.
That is a very weird one. Now, what do you think? I'm letting this all hang on you here.
Oh, God.
What's the next worst park for nighttime spectaculars?
Hollywood.
Ooh, hot take.
Hollywood. Sorry, they don't do that many. They just don't. They only have a couple of holiday ones. We're not going to really include those because a lot of people can't go to them. They really don't do a ton of the nighttime stuff. I mean, besides, Fantasmic.
Pew.
I like Fantasmic, don't get me wrong. But Fantasmic has been needing an update for quite a while now.
Fantasmic, I think of all the nighttime spectaculars, is the most weather prone.
It is. It is. Unfortunately, when you're relying on water a lot.
And I guess water performers and fireworks. Like, it's a bad combination.
Well, yeah, it is. A lot of when you have that many performers out, when all of Mickey and our friends are out, and it can get a little dangerous. We don't want anything to happen to our characters are here to help us. We don't want anything to happen to them.
Yeah, but it holds a special spot in my heart because I've waited longer to see Fantasmic some nights than I did for any ride in the park.
And I love Fantasmic, but really that's about it. You got Fantasmic, they do Star Wars, the Star Wars fireworks. They're fun. I like Star Wars, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a Star Wars fanatic like a lot of people are. If you are, nothing wrong with that. Star Wars all the way, baby.
But the Galactic Spectacular and all those fireworks on the Chinese theater, they are amazing.
They are amazing. Don't get me wrong. It is here's the thing though. When Hollywood does it, Hollywood does fireworks good. They really do. But I don't know how it worked anymore. I know for a while when they did it, they'd have to shut down Midway Mania.
Yeah, Toy Story Land really neutered the fireworks.
Yeah,
there.
I don't know if they can. I think they probably can run it now. With Toy Story Land open, I think they might be able to do it.
They can. That's why they were neutered.
Yeah. But sorry, I just have to Hollywood next. I love Fantasmic. It's been needing updating for quite a while, and listen, it's great. It's a crowd. It's a great crowd eater. So everyone goes to see Fantasmic. You can ride all you want, kind of, except for Rise of the Resistance. Back to that.
Yeah. We may have a grind our gears segment where Bruce just rants about Rise of the Resistance every week from now till he gets to ride it. But nah, and before they had Star Wars and Phantasmic, they had Sorcery in the Sky,
Yes.
which supposedly was good. I don't know. I never saw it.
To my recollection, I have not seen it. No, I've seen videos and heard audio, but I've never seen it in person. Sorcerer of the Sky's good. It just, compared to other parks, it just
It beat Animal Kingdom.
It had to beat Animal Kingdom by far. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's not up. It was easy for me to pick Hollywood next.
Look. If Typhoon Lagoon had a nighttime spectacular, it would be above Animal Kingdom. I just need to put that out there. Like, the gap between 3 and 4 here is about the distance between Disney World and Tokyo Disneyland.
The gap between 3 and 2, not as big.
No. So, what's number 2?
Go with Epcot.
It has to be. It has
go with
to
Epcot. And go with Epcot from a myriad of reasons. One of which, pick an Illuminations. Pick Illuminations. Any Illuminations. We've had a lot of Illuminations here, folks. But
shall we recap all the names of Illuminations?
Take it away, buddy. Absolutely.
So, in the history of Illuminations, there was Le Carnaval de Luminaire, A New World Fantasy, Laserphonic Fantasy. And by the time we're getting to the 4th show here, the 4th Nighttime Spectacular in just about as many years, we hit the first, Illuminations. Then we have Holiday Illuminations. Illuminations 25A. Illuminations 25B.
25 is 25th anniversary, by the way, for those of you listeners.
Illuminations 98. And Illuminations Reflections of Earth.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah. I think 98 is actually Reflections of Earth. No. It's the same as 25B, but without the 25 announcement.
Yeah, I know 25 is the 25th. For the 25th. Obviously, Illuminations is great. I do like the classical version one. It's very nice. I've never seen it, but it's nice to listen to the music from.
I know I've seen it at times because I went way too much when I was that age, but I was this big. Well, probably like that big. I don't know. I'm still short.
Yes, he is.
It's unfortunate. And my mom was always this big.
Yes, she was.
So, but Illuminations has always been a solid performer. And the most impressive thing about Illuminations is it goes almost every night, regardless of weather.
No matter, it really can go off no matter what. Once the fireworks are loaded, those bad boys are going up, and most of the things can go off, including everyone's favorite, because, what's Reflections of Earth without the globe?
Oh.
What is it? It's nothing without the globe. Do not attack me. Nobody attack me, please.
It is nothing without the pyro barge.
Oh, the Inferno barge is everything.
I love the Inferno barge. That makes it. The globe, I don't understand. It's there. It's not there.
No, it's not. It is not there. It is not there anymore. We are free. We are free of the globe. It is in pieces and may it rest.
Yes, and it should be noted, due to the ongoing global situation, there are currently no nighttime spectaculars going on, which Epcot is using to really fine-tune their new show, which is named... We don't have a name, do we?
No, I believe it was Firebird was the code name at one point, possibly.
I like the other one that we talked about in the pre-show. Freebird!
Illuminations Freebird. but it should be good. And I know Epcot Forever was nice. I liked it because I liked that they had a throwback. Even though people may not know the attractions, I like that they throw back to some of the other attractions, including throwback to the beginning of this podcast, this episode, I should say. The original Figment, original Journey Imagination, Kitchen Cabaret.
Kitchen Cabaret. Which supposedly is still there. Well, not anymore. Not since they put in the third building. The third theater.
And even then, I don't think it was.
I don't know. People have joked that it's still there, but it's not like Body Wars where we've seen footage.
I knew I was just gonna say that, not like Body Wars, but was testing still.
Oh, I wish I could be riding Body Wars. That was such a great bad ride.
Oh, I love Body Wars, classic.
But all these Epcot ones, they have this great theme, and just recently, like within the last 2 years, I learned Reflections of Earth has a story.
Yes.
A story that, despite the 350 times I have seen Reflections of Earth, did not get. So I'm not sure if that is a knock on me for Jasper!
Hi, Jasper. Please don't French me. It's not a knock on you because, unfortunately, the story was being told on the stupid globe. And, folks, if you've never seen it, the globe I'm talking about, it is a big globe. Listen, you can see it from all around the World Showcase. But the problem is it is a globe of the Earth, meaning that the parts that are water have nothing there. So the imagery is only on the continents that are hard to see from where you are.
And let's not forget that the resolution of said globe, being wonderful 1999 LED technology, is about that of my Nokia brick.
I'm pretty sure it was running on Windows 98.
Oh, how great would it have been if it blue screened in the middle of performance?
I actually think that's happened before.
Yes!
I do believe that's happened. The globe went 101 midway through. We're done.
That would have been a fun thing to see, especially with all the fireworks going around. But, it tells the story of the Earth from the Big Bang till now, which I never got. I never got that that's what the opening fireworks were, and then there was that whole show that I couldn't tell what it was going on with water effects, and then more fireworks.
With everything going through within the nations, and then we go on.
To me, Reflections of Earth was fireworks, nap, fireworks.
I mean, listen, that's what people are here for. I like the shows that have something in the middle and the story and everything. I do enjoy that. I do appreciate it. You're seeing a nighttime spectacular to be spectacle, fireworks. I want to be entertained. So, big boom up in the sky.
Look, you expect a nighttime spectacular to be fireworks? We just talked about a tree coming to life.
It's still mapping. It's still something.
How low's the bar here for spectacular?
World of Color.
Hey, that's Disneyland, and we don't talk about them.
There, I said it. World of Color had to go there. I do not get World of Color.
And we don't talk about Disneyland mostly because I haven't been since I was 3 and have very little interest to fly across the country with a toddler.
I understand that. It is wonderful, but I do understand that.
Yeah. Which, that brings us to the next park with a nighttime spectacular.
Magic Kingdom, number 1. Gotta be.
Oh, I never said it's number 1. I said it's next. There's one above it. Well, of course, the number 1 nighttime spectacular takes place every night on the Seven Seas Lagoon.
I should have known it. I should have known it. The moment I stopped, I should have known that's where we were going.
Since the world began till COVID, this show has performed every night. And that is the electrical water pageant.
I should have known when you said that. I was like, what is he? Oh, the water pageant. I forgot the water pageant would count.
It does. It's on
It does.
Disney's official list. That's the only reason I counted it.
I forgot the water pageant. It just happens.
How
But
dare you forget it?
You know,
it's like Up America scene.
It's like clockwork. It just happens no matter what.
It does. I don't even think they turn it off anymore. I think it just runs and they just, like, no one knows how to turn it off. It just starts and goes out, and Bruce is about to kill Jasper.
No, I'm checking. I might have to run for a second. I'm just checking to see if you have to.
Do.
Yeah, no,
Got
we're
it.
okay. I think we're okay.
Cool.
I'm here. I'm here paying attention. Well, water pageant aside, running like government work.
So it never runs?
It never go away. It's always here. It ain't going anywhere. Costs nothing to do. Magic Kingdom. Let's go right to it because two things we got here to talk about. That I to be fair, I have never seen Happily Ever After, so I've heard it, listened to it, but I haven't actually seen it in person. Usually when I am down in Central Florida, I'm there in usually September, October time, and at night I tend to have something else to do.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No idea what that could be. No idea.
No Halloween Horror Nights or what?
I'm not done the street at Horror Nights ever. Gonna go. Gotta start with Fantasy in the Sky. The classic is around forever at Disneyland for a reason and get followed here.
People legit cried when it went away.
It's a good. Honestly, I get it. Technology aside, it's just a good show. It's good music. It's nice.
Yeah. And then we have the immortal Wishes.
Dream to dream.
I have a soft spot for Wishes because I've seen it approximately 4 million times.
Remember, I worked there in the park at night.
Look, your tragedy is your tragedy.
I loved it. That's why Wishes will always have a special place right here. Always have a special place. I love me some Wishes. It's classic. I guess we do have to discuss then, because you brought up the tree, Magic Memories and You, or whatever they're calling it now. Castle mapping, which happens before the fireworks, so usually concurrent.
Once Upon a Time is the current name.
Really?
I think. I have two here. We have Happily Ever After, which is the grandest finale, so that's the fireworks, and then Once Upon a Time.
The fireworks. That would make sense. Once Upon a Time, Happily Ever After. That would make sense because they do follow concurrent. Once Upon a Time into Happily Ever After. Which I'm sure tells a story.
Both of the pictures I have for it have fireworks, so it's tough to tell.
There's probably a little pyro that goes off during it, but it's not the main event.
The main event!
Thank you, Fink.
I have a microphone. What can I say?
I get it. I understand.
No, we haven't seen it, but the castle coming to life. The first time I saw it, it was truly jaw-dropping.
Honestly, listen, those projection shows are something else in the castle. It truly, truly is incredible. The technology just really is spectacular. I'm a big fan of it. I'm not knocking it any sense. When you see it too many times, eventually you're just like, yeah, I get it.
No, so this is the progression of how it went. It went, oh my God, this castle projection is amazing. And then you saw the first iteration of the tree coming to life, which was even more amazing. You went back and you saw the castle projection and you went, oh, this is crap now. And then they updated the projectors at Magic Kingdom and you went. And if we have audio listeners, which we really shouldn't because I don't put this out to audio platforms, my head just exploded. It's everywhere. I got a mop now.
A mop and a shovel.
Yeah.
And I will, now that they started doing it also during the special events. I know I saw the Halloween ones last year. They did it during the fireworks even. We are not touching that because I was not a fan. Justice for Hollow Wishes. Was not a fan.
Yes.
But I just think it's impressive what they can do, and it adds another layer. It's fun. It's fun for the families. Isn't that what it's all about? Is adding something else for the people who are paying the money to come and see.
Absolutely.
Even though you can only see it from the front, because if you've seen the fireworks before at Disney, watch them from Fantasyland. It is pretty awesome.
So, I guess we should discuss our favorite viewing spots, or what we're going to call our favorite viewing spots, to not let people know where our real favorite viewing spots are.
A favorite viewing spots per park, or favorite viewing spots?
Well, we're going to go per show quickly. Just run down the list. So for Magic Kingdom fireworks, my favorite viewing spot, and I'm going to flex a little here, is the Top of the World Lounge.
Yeah.
Got to flex that DVC membership a little bit.
Yeah. You know, for the rest of us peons, fighting like normal people, I actually tend to prefer On the Bridge by the Rose Garden. It's a nice place, or back near the Casey's Corner area. Somewhere a little further. You don't want to be too close, but I don't want to be too, you want to be somewhere centralized you can see everything.
Yeah, my problem is I always try for those areas, and then I think I have a great spot, and then they start going off and I go, oh, yeah, there's a tree there.
Yeah. But luckily, what I like about the Magic Kingdom is because they shoot them off so far back most of the time, except for stuff on the castle, you're good.
Yeah. And when you're at the top of the world, you really see how far away they are shooting them off.
They are far away, folks. Very far.
Oh, so far. So then for Fantasmic, take a seat, any seat. They're all kind of good.
Even Fantasmic ones, you're going to, no matter how many times you've seen it, sitting someplace different. You're sitting on the sides. It's still a good show. The center's best because you get the best of the water projections. That's where it looks the best. But even on the side, you get a nice, unique view, something you may not have seen before, and you may get a glimpse of something technical you didn't think you'd ever get to see. You never know.
So I think the most important thing for Fantasmic is if you're using the Disney World Transit system, you would like a seat in the back. In the way back. Last row, right near the exit.
Fantasmic dumps are legendary.
Yeah.
And if you're in the front, stay comfy, folks. You'll get there eventually.
Yeah. Any fireworks they have going on at the theater, pretty just be central.
Central's always good. I actually think in front of Hollywood and Vine is a good place.
Yeah, you got to kind of be central, but you can't be on the road.
No.
You have to be far up. It's not like Magic Kingdom where being on the road, you're going to get a good view.
Correct.
You have to be at the bulb of the thermometer, out past it, because you're not going to see the wings of the building where they're doing projections.
Yes.
Epcot, pick a country. Pick your favorite country. Or in my case, don't pick a country, pick Future World.
What I like? Japan. There's that one little garden up in Japan. It's pretty nice to watch from on the correct night. The problem with Epcot is wind. You gotta where to watch Illuminations from. Find the wind, the direction it's not coming at you. Because don't worry, if it's windy, how will you know? You won't see anything.
My favorite spot to watch is right near that little gift shop right at the entrance from Future World to World Showcase.
That's a good one.
You know why? Not a lot of people think of it.
No. Usually, I mean, obviously America's a big one. Italy's a big one to watch from. China.
Canada,
they're also thinking of Easy Escape because there you got two directions you can go.
Yeah. Canada, and I like France, but that's mostly because I like an adult slushie while I'm watching it. Or 2 or 3 or 4.
Cider and black, baby.
and then Animal Kingdom.
No,
Go.
I'm not. Whatever you want to sit, go for it. I'm not dignifying that with a response.
Or don't go. Well, actually, don't go. It's not there.
Yes.
Go watch the tree. You could see it from just about anywhere around the park.
Even if River of Light was there, go ride Dinosaur again. You're welcome.
Yeah. So now that we've covered Disney World, I think we have to talk, at least for a few minutes, about the unequivocal juggernaut of nighttime spectaculars, and that is our friend down I-4. Universal. I don't want to pick on Universal, but I've been to Universal several times, a couple times, even into the darkness. I've never once seen a nighttime spectacular at Universal. In fact, we have always left before it's been dark at Universal.
They've gotten better. They have gotten better, mainly. Where else have they gotten better? Harry Potter. At Islands of Adventure, at Hogsmeade, the ones at the castle are actually pretty stunning. They usually only do them for holidays, though. I know. It's usually listen, that's when most of the nighttime stuff at Universal happens. They have done them in the past, and they may continue to. But I will defend Universal here for a second, because
as long as you don't defend the balls on the water.
No, not defending that. But they did that Horror Nights of 2019. I'm blanking on the. I have it opened up here. Marathon of Mayhem. They did Marathon of Mayhem, which was a water map show with music and everything, to some of the IPs: Universal Monsters, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Stranger Things, Ghostbusters. I will say this: I was really impressed by it. I know it's kind of the same technology they've done with Fantasmic and World of Color. One I've liked, one I did not like there. I really did like Marathon of Mayhem. I liked how they did it. They project on. You can really only the downside. You can only see it from one side of the lagoon because they're using projection on the buildings, which works really well. However, when it is going on, there's a lot of water spraying. So if you are on the other side of the lagoon in the San Francisco area walking down, it is a nice, refreshing splash in the face when it is hot outside. And it was really nice to walk through there. But I tell you, I really liked it. It's a nice break, then again, with no Bill and Ted.
But it's hard.
And the rest for a minute. And it's Horror Nights. Hey, one of my favorite movies there, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
So, I don't remember ever seeing a nighttime spectacular at Universal. I do remember seeing the balls set up in the lagoon, just going, wow, that's hideous. I do remember seeing some sort of daytime spectacular that involved the lagoon and a speedboat. I don't remember anything about it, but that was a thing. Hey, no, but I have seen Waterworld.
Waterworld. They haven't in the past. They've done the nighttime stuff, and it's been hit or miss, mostly miss. But they're getting the one thing. The problem with Universal is that they were always so concerned about what's going on down the street. Instead of just saying we're going to do what we can, the best that we can, and forget Disney. We're just going to compete. I know they always started competing. I know that's never going to go away. And I don't really see it as a contest because I think they all should exist. Personally.
Absolutely.
But I'm a little biased because, well, all right.
And, I'm just doing a quick look here. And by a quick look, I mean not a quick look at all. SeaWorld has had on and off nighttime spectaculars, nothing of any real consequence. Busch Gardens, not much, because like Animal Kingdom, the animals.
Gatorland.
Now, I will say, apparently there's this big blockbuster experience at the Holy Land experience, but I missed it.
The Holy Land experience, I think it's gone. If not, I think is it already? I know they've been on and off what they're going to close. But Gatorland, for those of you going to Central Florida, I know Gatorland does nighttime tours. And if you've never been to Gatorland, what are you waiting for? I love Gatorland.
By the way, this just in a comment for you, Bruce. Oh shit, You're live.
Hey, Andy!
Yes, we're doing it live, just as we're about to sign off because we've already talked about all the nighttime spectaculars, but you can rewind and watch the replay right here on the Diz Idiots podcast with your hosts, Bruce and Dozer. Now, please remain seated until the podcast comes to a full and complete stop and enjoy the rest of your stay here at the Creaky Tiki Studios.